If I don't look out for number one, who will? Join us to explore and unlock creation's most powerful secrets and mysteries.
Welcome to LifeFlite, mankind's greatest adventure. If I don't look out for number one, who will? We live in a world that teaches us that we should always look out for number one at all costs. After all, the law of self-preservation and the instinct for survival teaches that you should do anything and everything to survive. We have been conditioned by a number of sayings that reinforce this philosophy, like only the strong survive, it's a dog-eat-dog world, nice guys always finish last, all's fair in love and war, it's my way or the highway, just to name a few. Now I know that some of the younger people may have never heard of some of these quotes, but for many, the look out for number one philosophy is still quite prevalent among them. When we step back and take a closer look at this philosophy, we will find that its underlying motivation is fear. After all, if we stop surviving, then what's next? Death? Non-existence? What? Although many religions address this question, and even science believes that energy can only be changed and never destroyed, millions, no billions of people don't want to find out for certain. And though it's sad when we realize that some choose to end their lives due to circumstances that they found to be too unbearable, the majority of us, including me, want to remain alive. This dominating urge to survive caused some of us to indulge in all manner of atrocities, up to and including the development and use of nuclear weapons that are capable of destroying the earth and all life as we now know it. And although that kind of power could end things very quickly, there is a process and condition that is just a little more subtle and gradual, but is just as destructive. That is tied into our instinct for survival. And again, it's based on fear. You see, some are afraid that they won't have enough, and some are afraid that they won't be loved. Some are afraid to open their hearts, and some are afraid of both the light and the dark. So the big question is, are there enough resources on our planet to allow every soul to grow and flourish? Google says if everyone on Earth lived with the same resource consumption as the average American, we would need almost 2 Earths to sustain our current population. So I did a simple math experiment. You would need $9 trillion to give 4.5 billion people who are over the age of 18 $2 million apiece. It would take them about 13 years to spend the total if they spend about $6,000 per month. Now the other $1 million could earn more than 500,000 in 13 years at just 5% interest. Now think about this. Just 1/4 of the world's total wealth is actually $113.6 trillion. Now, to be honest, I realize that there will be challenges even in a scenario like that. So let's put money aside and talk about another resource: people. If all the technical skills, intellectual talents, medical research teams, industrial inventions, agricultural developers, and an ongoing list of talents and gifted people could focus on working together instead of against one another for whatever reason, our world would be a very, very different place. And there would be enough for every person and their children and their children's children for generations to come. Now I know that those who have taken looking out for number one to a whole other level aren't going to change just because they couldn't spend their entire fortunes in thousands of lifetimes. And I also know that their wealth exists on paper, stocks, precious metals, real estate, art, etc. But I'm sure that you get the point. And that point being that there is enough in our world, or should I say this exquisitely beautiful world that was created for us, for every person to be well taken care of. Now I must clarify that my intent is nowhere close to condoning some kind of global revolt. But the point I'm trying to make is that if every person was willing to not only look out for number one, but also look out for others as the opportunity allowed, there would be the kind of cooperation and love and wisdom that would transform our world and every being's life into what it was intended to be. A life that could grow and flourish. Please share this video with as many people as you can. And let's start to enrich each other's lives. Thank you for joining us. This is LifeFlite, mankind's greatest adventure.
We'd love you to subscribe and comment, but it's even more important to us that you share our videos with your family and friends. Don't miss the next adventure with LifeFlite.